This is my final project for ENME351. To quickly go through the general idea of my project, it's to monitor the water level in this small Christmas tree that my roommates and I have. To do so, I have a water sensor purchased off of Amazon, and then also I'm using an ultrasonic sensor to sound a sort of alarm when the water is considered at a critical level. Right now the water is almost to the brim and it's the highest possible, so these two LEDs are on, signaling that it's at a good level. When it's at a bad level, we'll have the Grinch rotating via the step motor that's placed underneath this cardboard box. To go through the Arduino code right now, it's printing on the serial monitor the distance I am away from the ultrasonic sensor, and then also the water level, which is an analog read. The water level remains in analog form since it's really difficult to convert this, since every single water that I've tested in has different readings based off of its pH level, I'm assuming, and the resistance it can incur. So going through Arduino, I used a generic code that I referenced online for an ultrasonic, and then I have two different if statements. One for if the water level is fine, so above 610, which turns on those LEDs that we saw, and then another for when it's below. So that will go through the stepper motor function and rotate it in two 180-degree turns to make a total of 360. So now to go through the processing screen, this is where we'll take into account the ultrasonic sensor, and when you get close to it and it's at a critical level, it will call this sound file that's a Christmas song to kind of be an alarm and let you know that you need to fill the tree up. Other than that, it goes through two if statements once again with the critical value for the water, and it will print on the screen accordingly. So right now it is still at this good level, there's no rotation, and on the screen you'll see it takes a second, but good, Santa's giving it a thumbs up, and the music is not active since we don't need any alarm yet, and there's no song playing. So as I just showed, the water level is currently at good. There's no movement with the Grinch to let us know that it needs to be filled, and the LEDs are still on. So typically this would be emptied much slower since it's a tree, but we're gonna quickly try to empty it by blotting it out with towels and shirts. We've been blotting out the water and it should be changing any second now. Okay, so once it is at this critical level, it's pretty low, like barely covering the tree stump, and my motion currently is triggering the sound to go. So it says critical, tells you that you need to put more water in. All I Want for Christmas Is You is a song playing, and the music is active. So when you get close to the ultrasonic, it will restart the song so that it's an alarm for whoever walks by. Also, you can see the stepper motor is rotating in two 180-degree turns to make 360 degrees total. So the Grinch is letting you know that the water is at critical state and you need to refill it. You can see that the water level is still critical, but there's no music playing because I'm not in the range of the ultrasonic. I'm gonna have my friend walk by so we can see the song start to play. I'm really close to the sensor right now, so it's playing All I Want for Christmas Is You, and the water is still critical. Here's the Grinch rotating, and I'm gonna pour water in and we'll watch the screen change accordingly. So if you heard the music stop and also these LEDs came on, the Grinch is no longer moving, and now the screen says the water level is good, Santa's giving a thumbs up, and the ultrasonic won't be looking to play music.